Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, I just read one of the most disturbing opinion pieces I have ever seen in the New York Times. Forget the New York Times, one of the most disturbing opinion pieces I have seen anywhere. The New York Times, the Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, New York Post, Daily News, Boston Herald, you name it. This happened right before we came on the air. I feel bad. I had to alter the timeline of the show, and producer Denise works hard on, but it's critical that we talk about this. The New York Times just published an anonymous op-ed, anonymous, that's important, an anonymous op-ed from a, quote, resistor inside the Trump administration. There's the title of the piece. You can see it right there. I am part of the resistance inside the Trump administration. Ladies and gentlemen, this is serious stuff. You know, one of the things in this constitutional republic, we call America and we love, that has been a hallmark, bedrock principle for Democrats, Republicans, heartland America, liberal America, conservative America, far left America, right-leaning America, has been the peaceful transfer of power. When you lose an election, we typically fight back the other side. Liberals will fight back against the conservative pull of the country. Conservatives likewise will fight back against the liberal pull of the country, like we saw under Obama. But nobody has recommended thwarting an agenda of a sitting president from inside the administration. Ladies and gentlemen, this is serious stuff. Is the peaceful transfer of power gone now? And by the way, people in the media, if you've been on social media today, if you've been anywhere on the internet, people in the media are celebrating this. People at MSNBC, people over at the New York Times, people are celebrating this op-ed. Folks, understand where we are right now. This is dangerous stuff. This isn't a joke anymore. We have a president of the United States who I respect and I like. I believe he's done a lot of great things for the country so far on the economic front and a number of other areas. There are a lot of people, understandably, who don't agree with all of the president's policies. Fine. You're welcome to do that. But when I became a member of the Tea Party, it's not an official party, but a member of the Tea Party movement when Barack Obama won because I objected to the policies, I didn't recommend that we signed up to get inside his administration and underhandedly thwart the Obama agenda from inside after, swearing to uphold the Constitution of the United States, join the administration, pledging some kind of loyalty to the administration, and then thwarting the agenda from the inside. Folks, this is troubling stuff. I don't know where we go from here. Like I said, I read this and we were coming on the air and I said to Denise, I said, Patrick sent over the email, I read it, and I said, we have to cover this because this has been a bedrock principle of the continuation of the constitutional republic has been this transfer of power where the damage is done in the election booth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, having people who resist an agenda from inside the administration is not uncommon. Matter of fact, if you believe the Constitution was being violated under the Obama administration, you have at least, I believe, a duty at that point to do what? To resign and leave. Now, I don't speak with forked tongue here. I left the Obama administration, granted on the Secret Service side, not on the staff side, but I believe the country was headed in the wrong direction. I don't speak as a hypocrite. I actually did that. To this coward or cowards who may have contributed to this op-ed in the New York Times, claiming you're working inside the Trump administration to thwart the agenda, I have a few words for you, maybe a piece of advice I hope you take to heart. One, you're a coward. You have a duty to the public to resign immediately. If you think that the cutting of taxes, the lightening of the regulatory burden, the diminishment of the role in government in our lives, if you believe these are the actions of a tyrant in the White House who is superseding his constitutional duties, and you have a duty to resign, number one. Number two, name yourself, you faceless punk. You're a coward. You're a chump. People mock people like you. Are you telling me that the people who stormed the beaches of Normandy and the people who fought for this Constitution, who fought for this flag and this republic, to continue this republic, is that they believe me, they wore names on their chests? That you can't name yourself, yet you believe that the President of the United States is not fit for office and is driving us down a road we shouldn't go down, and you don't even have the courage to put your name on an op-ed? You're a coward. You're a total chump. You're a disgrace. And if you really believe you're upholding the Constitution, you have a duty to name yourself number one and resign in protest tomorrow.